Hey guys, please bear with me for a little bit. My cameraman skills aren't brilliant, and also my speech gets a little smoother the more comfortable I feel in a situation. Well, that's the plan anyway. So, Marg has asked me to speak to you guys about my extraordinary story. Those are her words, and about how I've grown into the magnificent creature you see before you. Those are my words. Margs and I share the same genetic craziness that makes our muscles go haywire. It's called Friedreich's ataxia, but I like to refer to it as Fred's. So you would think our stories are relatively similar, and they kind of have been from a physical perspective, but every human is unique. How we digest stuff and deal with stuff differs humongously. Fred's is a degenerative muscle nerve disease, so having our goalposts continuously moving really messes with your mind. It's pretty hectic. So I never studied anything when I was younger and more physically able to, and that is one of my biggest and deepest regrets. It was only later on in my life that I realized that even though my body was a bit squonk, I still had a long road ahead of me and a long life ahead of me. I started to write my memoir, but this took me 10 plus years, not only because of my dodgy keyboard skills, but my brain was no longer in adolescent turmoil, but it was still in complete turmoil. The book is the only thing I'm solidly proud of, even though I've done many other wonderful things and added value to other people's lives in different ways. Well, I hope I've done that. During this time, I met my now good friend, Andrew Miller, who edited the book for me, and walked me through the whole writing process, and guided me to tell me what the reader would want to hear about. This added huge amounts of purpose and meaning into my life and gave me a reason to get up in the mornings. And I believe this is incredibly, so majorly, incredibly important to have this in your life. Now that the book has come and gone, a couple of friends, Andrew being one of them, and I were working on a project to get computers and tablets for other children and students in the same or similar boats to what I am in. Then COVID happened, so the organization I was working with to fulfill this, they put it on the back burner. So it was a really bitter pill to swallow, because this hinged greatly on my sense of purpose and meaning. So now it's kind of up in the air a bit, but I fully intend on reviving my project when the bat flu has dissipated somewhat, and maybe not in its entirety like we're working on, maybe in a smaller way, but it's definitely gonna happen. So watch this space. I then fell into a bit of a depression mixed with this COVID anxiety that a lot of people seem to be experiencing. So I don't think it's only me. I've always had patches of anxiety and depression, but let me tell you guys that this one has been next level. Please excuse my privilege, but I've been seen as a psychologist, and she has told me that it's perfectly understandable because of my situation being on the compromised side of the coin. It will be harder for us to fight this off. I need to focus on what I have today and be grateful for the small things, like the air I have in my lungs, and for my family and friends that I have, and the tremendous amounts of love they give me. But I've got to focus on those things. And a whole lot more. And not to let my feeling of inevitability stop me from pursuing my passion, and which is actually quite ridiculous because 53 million people, and I reckon that's a really conservative number, is a hell of a lot of people to work through. If I do get sick, maybe it will be a small viral load or different strain, or I'm not sure anybody really knows how this thing works. It's crazy, man. That doctor helped me realize that I'm not so much afraid of the Grim Reaper rocking up, that I've been afraid of not being in control and lack of control, which is something I've been dealing with for most of my life. But the reason I'm telling you this is I believe having purpose and meaning is mammothly important. Without it, I would have lost the will to live ages ago. I'd just gone through the motions of simply existing. Thanks, guys, for taking the time, and this group is really something special. I feel really blessed to be a part of it. Thanks, guys. Cheers, eh?